So, Paldea Evolved has decided to start skyrocketing in price. Officially, Paldea Evolved is the second most expensive booster box in the Scarlet and Violet era. Twilight Masquerade, continues to somehow just not do anything in price, while the Greninja is still a $300 card. It still doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but just Twilight Masquerade, I don't know. Just it seems like nobody really wants it. It just hasn't gone up in price. I don't understand why Twilight Masquerade has just been hitting a brick wall. But Paldea Evolved has made a pretty big move here recently. So I've talked about Paldea Evolved not too long ago. I talked about it, how the market, there wasn't really anything good because everything has gone up. Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, all these boxes that used to be $100, $110. Well, they all moved up to now like 130, some even 140. So I was like, okay, in this market, if you're going to ask me what should you pick up, I told you guys Paldea Evolved. And the reason for it was because the set is now a year and a half old. It already got its like reprint restock thing. The chances of it, the booster box is getting reprinted again, in my opinion, is highly unlikely. So in this whole market, all these newer boxes, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, and even Stellar Crown, they're all like 140s. And Twilight Masquerade being like 160. I was like, okay, those ones, they have a better chance of getting reprinted. Paldea Evolved, it's already gotten it. It's probably not going to happen. So the fact that you can get this box in a good set for basically the same price as the other ones, and it's older, it's already gotten reprinted, it's way lower risk, this is what I'd go after. And I told you guys, and I made that video, and at the time, I don't know how much the boxes were, maybe like mid 140s. Well, now, the cheapest listing on TCG Player is 175. And when I made that video, it couldn't have been more than a couple weeks old. And now these boxes are selling for $175. Paldea Evolved. Like I said, this is now the second most expensive Scarlet and Violet booster box, obviously behind Surging Sparks, but it has now surpassed Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade, I don't know what is going on, but it's definitely disappointing. Like I said, it's weird because it has a $300 card. Paldea Evolved doesn't have that, but hey, Paldea Evolved, it's older. Supply of these boxes definitely is probably, I don't know. I can't really say. I was gonna say it's less than Twilight, but I mean Twilight. I don't really know. Obviously Paldea got that small restock. Twilight. I mean, I guess there's not really much to say there. But Paldea Evolved, for some reason, it's more expensive than Twilight Masquerade. Even though yes, it's older, but it doesn't have as much or as expensive a card as the Greninja. So it's a little bit strange there. But I think definitely age has to be doing with the prices of these boxes. And now Paldea Evolved is seeing some movement. Like I said, just recently it's moved up. You can see just a week ago it was like 140s, and now it's at 170s. So it's been moving up. And when you actually look at the amount of supply of these boxes, and you can see here about 20 get sold every single day, you can see we're going to be hitting close to 200 pretty soon here. You can see we have some listings here. 175, there's 9 of them. Then we get to like the 180s, there's some here, but you can see very quickly we're gonna hit $200 like in a few days if there's not some sort of seller here that like dumps all, like a ton of supply on TCG Player to list. Look how quickly we hit $200. I mean, how many boxes is that? Let's just quickly count. Let's see, that's 11, 22, 23, like 30, 34, 36, 38, 40, 40, like one. So it's like 40 boxes until we hit $200. That's almost Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is what, 220, 230? So Paldea Evolved is making a move, and just a week ago you could have gotten these for 140. And I have to tell you guys this, I was able to get a case of Paldea Evolved booster boxes for like 780. And if you go see the cases now, they're selling for about $1,100 on eBay. They're selling also here for $1,100. You can see there's some sellers here. You can get them for $1,100. You can see there's a seller at 6, but after this is gone, it goes to $1,200. Like, I mean, Paldea Evolved, like I said, don't really think it's getting reprinted. In my opinion, it's already gotten it, and based on all the supply issues we're having with all these new sets, the chance of this getting reprinted, I think, is very unlikely. I think that's kind of it. So, yeah. Hopefully, you guys, when I made that video, a week ago, whenever I told you guys about Paldea Evolved, in my opinion, about buying it in this sort of market, hopefully you guys at least bought some early on or whatever, because now Paldea Evolved being this expensive, it's way, more unattractive because luckily I was able to get that case because honestly kind of contemplating buying that case, but I was like, okay, it's only $780, I'm just gonna buy it, whatever. I didn't have much. I only had 2 boxes before I bought the case, but now I have a case of him. I still don't have much of the set, but since it has gone up, I'm probably not gonna buy anymore unless I can find some sort of deal. But I mean, deals in this market, man, are like impossible to find. But I'm very happy about that case because now you can see here these boxes and cases are selling for like cases 1100, the boxes for now 170s. So obviously I'm very happy I bought that case. And when we see the prices of the Paldea Evolved cards, like I said, it's very strange that Twilight Masquerade, yes, it's a newer set than Paldea Evolved, but I mean, Twilight still has a $300 plus card. I mean, Paldea Evolved doesn't have that. I mean, the Magic card is still pretty expensive. It's $200. But yeah, other than the $200 card, there's no like $100 card. This is the only one above 100. The rest of the cards are what, 50, 40. Like it has a decent amount of cards that are in the double digits, but it's mainly the Magic card which is definitely driving this set up, which is why I really believe that Paldea Evolved was a good set because this having a very strong chase card. The Magic card is very popular. Illustration rare, yes, just an illustration rare, but it's a very iconic card in Scarlet and Violet. And just besides the Magic card, it has Iono cards, it has Tyranitar, it has Raichu. Overall, this is a very strong set. And I was like, okay, a few weeks ago at 140, it already got its reprint, whatever. I thought it was a pretty safe buy. And like I said, I even bought more. I bought a case of these booster boxes, and I'm really happy I did. But now seeing this, like honestly, I wasn't expecting Paldea Evolved to start, making this move now to almost $200 this quickly, but it has. And like I said, I don't really think this is getting reprinted. So if it doesn't, I mean, I don't know where these prices are gonna go, but yeah, we're about to see another Scarlet and Violet booster box here hit $200. Just besides Surging Sparks. So that's all I want to talk about today. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have bought Paldea Evolved booster boxes recently or have you been thinking about it, because I'm telling you, in this market, every single day prices change. That's why sometimes I'll talk about a set and a few days later I'll talk about it again, because literally every single day something is changing. Prices are going up. Like I said, look at Fusion Strike. Just look at any of these sets. Even I see some other Scarlet and Violet sets going up. Like Paradox Rift is going up. Temporal Forces is going up. Just everything is going up. But just more prominently, I was looking at Paldea Evolved because I honestly was thinking about maybe even buying some more boxes. But now they're like 170s. I'm not really, at that price point, I'm not really looking to buy Paldea Evolved because we have also these newer sets. I bought some other stuff and I'm planning on buying some of these newer things. So it's like, at this time, I'm not really looking to buy any more at 170s, but luckily I was able to get the case for like $780 just like a week ago. So yeah, very happy about that. But yeah, Paldea Evolved is making a move, and just everything in this market is making a move. So hopefully you guys were able to get some before they made this move, because now definitely at 170, it's way more unattractive. I mean, at that point, you could get Silver Tempest booster boxes for like $20 more. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.